the special guest of honor, esteemed ladies and gentlemen, we've now come to a very important item on the program, and that is the keynote address by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, and Minister of Defense, Grand Commander of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Your Excellency, sir, over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Soldier every day. How the commander look? Thank you. The Honorable Speaker of Parliament, the Honorable Chief Justice, Madam First Lady, Chief Minister, Your Worship, the Mayor of the Municipality of Freetown, Deputy Minister of Defense, Ministers of Government present here today, the Chief of Defense Staff of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and the Chief of Staff of the Republic of the Armed Forces of Liberia, honorable members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, the Director General, Ministry of Defense, the Service Chiefs, and Inspector General of the Sierra Leone Police, our revered ex-servicemen and women, senior officers, women and men of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I stand before you with great pride as we celebrate and mark the 16th anniversary of the Sierra Leone Armed Forces Day. Today is not just a moment of commemoration. It's a testament to the dedication, valor, and sacrifice of the men and women who have pledged their lives to safeguard our great nation, Sierra Leone. But before I proceed, I would like us all sitting to rise and observe a moment of silence in honor of the brave men and women of the Sierra Leone Armed Forces who have paid the ultimate price in defense of this our nation. Can you please rise? May the souls of the dearly departed members of the Sierra Leone Armed Forces rest in eternal peace. Amen. Thank you. You can sit down, please. This year's event comes with the theme, Repositioning the ASLAF for Enhanced National Security and Development in Sierra Leone. And this theme captures the spirit and letter of the armed forces, the very core of our existence. For many years, the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces has stood as a bastion of national integrity, a guardian of our national sovereignty, and a force for stability and peace in this country. You have been the first responders in times of crisis. In moments of uncertainty, you have remained the steady hands, ensuring stability. You are the shield that safeguards our democracy. The torchbearers of stability and the vanguard of national unity. In recent times, we have seen how you rose to the occasion in times of great challenge, serving as the shield that protects our democracy and the sword that defends our freedom. Today, we pay tribute to your bravery, agility, and patriotism. As a retired general myself, I am fully aware that being in the armed forces is not just a profession. It is a calling, one that demands unyielding commitment, discipline, and the highest standard of integrity. Your commitment has ensured that Sierra Leone remains secure, allowing our people to thrive in unity and progress. Whether responding to national security threats, providing humanitarian assistance, or supporting regional peacekeeping missions, you have demonstrated professionalism, resilience, and an unyielding commitment to duty. Your contributions are invaluable, and your sacrifices, both seen and unseen, shall never be forgotten. We are deeply grateful for your service. Today, I salute each and every one of you here. I recognize the challenges of our armed forces are immense. As the Commander-in-Chief, I reaffirm today my government's unwavering commitment to strengthening our armed forces. This commitment is only made possible by the dedication and service of each and every one of you. Since I assumed office in 2018, we have embarked on major reforms aimed at significantly improving the welfare of our armed forces members. These reforms demonstrate our commitment to building a world-class armed forces that cares for its personnel. During my first term as President and Commander-in-Chief, the Defense Council in 2019 adopted the reversion of our SLAF to a functional tri-service structure in line with our Constitution, with its three services, the Army, Navy, and Air Force. This aspiration was reiterated during my address on the 14th Armed Forces Day on February 22nd, 2023. I charged the Chief of Defense Staff with harnessing the tri-service structure as a plausible, modern approach to enhance growth, increase morale, and boost the operational effectiveness of our SLAF. I am aware that this transition will be a long and time-bound process, but I urge the Chief of Defense Staff to re-establish a new defense headquarters and coordinate with the appropriate ministries, departments, and agencies to support these transformational efforts by realigning resources to commence the acquisition of the right platform to strengthen our SLAF's operational capacity to contribute to the big 5 game changers for enhanced national security, and development. My government has worked diligently to progressively mechanize and modernize RSLAF, enabling it to generate revenue through non-traditional military functions such as relief, disaster interventions, agriculture, construction, and healthcare delivery to Sierra Leoneans. We are now poised to expand these initiatives to establish the Armed Forces Enterprises Scheme, fish farming, and the cultivation of over 4,000 hectares of cashew farmland across the country. It will also include stores catering to personnel and civil communities engaging in estate ventures by building houses for service personnel on a mortgage basis. Let me use this occasion to give special thanks to the government and people of the Arab Republic of Egypt, Algeria, Bangladesh, China, Cuba, Ethiopia, Ghana, India, Nigeria, Russia, Tanzania, the United Kingdom, and the United States, among others, for their invaluable contributions to modernizing our armed forces. Thank you for your remarkable contributions to our country. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of the revised initiative in the RSLAF, we have made the following changes. FINRA financial support has increased from 840 new loans to 10,000 new loans. Families of deceased service personnel now receive salaries and occupy military accommodation for 6 months as opposed to the previous 3 months. Marriage financial support will be increased from 250 loans, new loans, to 5,000 new loans. How to forgo marry plenty women the more. One man, one woman. I charge the Chief of Defense Staff to adopt a welfare-driven leadership, embrace a soldier-first culture, and constantly review existing welfare initiatives over time to include support schemes for widows and beneficiaries of fallen service personnel, support scheme for service personnel with service-related injuries or disabilities, post-military housing scheme, leverage the investment in 34 military hospitals to become a fully operational level 3 military hospital by 2027. Establish RSLAF shops nationwide to sell goods and services at cost recovery to service personnel, their families, and certain authorized civilians. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, when I signed the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act of 2022, the RSLAF made remarkable strides to balance the previously male-dominated RSLAF with increasing female inclusion. Soldier woman and they, see, the voice is small, not big it. I'm not saying soldier welfare do. Before 2018, the female percentage in the ARSLAF was in the single digits. This narrative has changed under my administration. Female inclusion has increased to double digits, accounting for 14.3% of females between the ranks of private and colonel. I urge the Chief of Defense Staff to adopt an affirmative action policy to fast-track the inclusion, promotion, and appointment of more competent female officers and soldiers to be represented in both command and leadership roles at all levels. Ladies and gentlemen, I am aware of the obsolete state of pay regulation in the ARSLAF. Despite this hurdle, my government is still committed to having an enhanced pay structure for the ARSLAF. In line with my efforts to ensure overall reform, I approved on the 4th of July 2024 of members of the establishment and appointment of members of the Armed Forces Pay Review Board under the decision of Defense Council of January 2024. The board will address one of the key pillars of the TACOS and review and recommend a pay structure that is broadly comparable with pay levels in the public sector. The X factor must also be given due consideration in recognizing the harsh exigencies of military life. I have received the initial report, and I urge the board's chairman to make effort to submit the final report for speedy action. Help is on the way. When completed, the new enhanced pay structure for all ranks in the ARSLAF will address festering welfare and moral challenges. It will also attract and retain the right caliber of men and women with necessary skill sets for the armed forces. However, no compensation, and I say again, no compensation will ever be enough to repay you for your sacrifice to this nation. Still, we assure you that history and posterity will remember your fidelity to this nation forever. Beyond military capabilities, we also acknowledge your crucial role in national development. The armed forces are not just defenders of our borders, they also contribute to our nation's growth, involved in infrastructure development, disaster response, and community engagement. This spirit of service makes you not just warriors. Power, but indeed members of unwavering character and moral forces of our servicemen and women. Your sacrifices and unwavering support empower these brave individuals to serve with dedication. We acknowledge your hardship and remain committed to supporting you in every way possible. To our veterans and fallen heroes, we owe you a debt of gratitude that words alone cannot repay. Your sacrifices have built a foundation upon which we stand today. Your legacies and memories are etched in our hearts. We shall bear them like scars forever. I am aware of the Association of Military Veterans of Sierra Leone bill that seeks to provide the benefits and welfare of military veterans and establish an independent Department of Military Veterans Affairs under the supervision of the Ministry of Defense. I charge the Deputy Minister, I don't want to charge myself, to expedite the process to bring this bill into law. We will continue to honor your legacy by ensuring that those who have served with distinction are remembered, respected, and supported. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, security is not the armed forces' responsibility alone, but our collective responsibility and duty. Let us forge stronger partnership between the military, civil society, and all national stakeholders to sustain the peace and security that we enjoy today. Sierra Leone's development aspirations can only be achieved in an environment of stability. This is why I call upon all citizens to support our armed forces, to champion peace and foster national cohesion. To the members of the armed forces, I urge you to be eternally vigilant as forces of retrogression who seek to reverse the wheels of democracy are still among us. I urge you to remain professional and above politics, and to be loyal to the people, the Constitution, and the democratic institutions that form the foundation of this, our great nation. Let your service be marked with integrity, patriotism, and an unwavering dedication to peace and unity. To every soldier standing in formation today, and even those who are not here, know this: Sierra Leone is proud of you. Every Sierra Leonean stands with you today and always. And as long as our armed forces, men and women, are willing to serve with honor and integrity, Sierra Leone will remain strong, united, and free. I'd like to assure our servicemen and women that their sacrifices will never be in vain. My government will continue to support you and your families. Working together, we shall build a nation where unity, freedom, and justice shall reign forever. At this juncture, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in recognition of several decades of loyal service and good conduct, I, as President of this Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, hereby recognize 2,160 eligible ASLA personnel who have distinguished themselves through good conduct and infallible contributions in their military service to this nation. Can you clap for my soldiers? Clap for them again. Let's clap for our heroes. These 2,160 officers, men and women of ASLAF listed in the honors and award list for February 2025 are hereby recognized and awarded medals for long service and good conduct. Their recognition and award of long service and good conduct medals to these military men and women is a testament to their consistent demonstration of exemplary conduct over 18 years of military service without disciplinary record. It signifies loyalty to the state and citizens of our country, dedication and positive behavior. As they commit selflessly to patriotic service to the nation under the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. For today, because of the number involved, I will present a symbolic award to 1816 3903 WO2 Soiree Lansana. Please come forward.
Your Excellency, sir. 1816-3903 Warrant Officer Class 1, Soiree Lansana was enlisted in the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces on the 9th of April 1985. He has served the colors for 39 years, making him one of the oldest serving Warrant Officer Class 1 in the RSLAF. In 1985, he started his military career as an infantry soldier in Alpha Company of the former 1 RSLR at Wilberforce Barracks. He then proceeded to the and later to the Barracks Service and Maintenance Unit. On 11th May 1993, WO1 Soiree was part of Sierra Leone's military contingent, the overseas of ECOMOG, to Liberia on a peacekeeping mission for 5 years. Therefore, for his meritorious service for 39 years while serving in the ANSAF, WO1 Soiree's unwavering commitment to his duty contributed significantly to the housing management of the ANSAF. His exceptional dedication and devotion of duty reflect great credit on himself and the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. Most importantly, Your Excellency, sir, for 39 years of recordable military service, you're privileged this afternoon to present to you 1816-3903 Warrant Officer Class 1 Soiree Lansana for the conferment of the prestigious medal as a symbolic award to him and the entire 2,460 ANSAF personnel across the country for long service and good conduct. Sir!
Thank you very much. I've already done my duty. Accordingly, I now authorize the Chief of Defense Staff to award all other deserving personnel of our SLAF. Long live the Republic of Sierra Leone and her people. Happy Armed Forces Day, and may God bless and protect our armed forces. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.